First things first, you have to go in your settings on the PlayStation and turn off the 120 Hz, and then turn on your VR and turn on the 120 Hz for VR. It will not run both at the same time. Now for the visuals, there's not much you can do with the HUD, but I did get a cool tip from a viewer that you can remove the windshield banner that appears on certain cars in GT7. If you go to the livery editor, select the car, and remove the sponsor banners, you'll get a cleaner view through the windshield. This small tweak can boost visibility, especially on tracks with tight corners. Next up is audio immersion. This one is the easiest yet one of the most impactful ways to truly feel the immersion. If you're racing with headphones, make sure you're using 3D headphones, and make sure you're using the 3D audio settings for a more realistic sound experience. This can really make the environment around you feel alive. Once you enable this, it'll help you hear the positions of the other cars, which will make it much more easier to anticipate whenever they try to overtake you, and you'll get a more dynamic sense of everything that's on the track. For example, in this video, when I drive by this car on the right, I can hear it on the right side of my headphones, and then when I weave through traffic, I can hear the cars on the left side of my headphones while hearing the water splash on the right side from the puddles that I'm driving over on the right side of my car. This sense of immersion really locks you into the game. I use the SteelSeries Arctis 7P. They are 3D headphones that are reasonably priced. I can fit them over and under my PSVR2 headset, and a few years ago it won a ton of awards for being one of the best headphones for PlayStation 5 in general. Now let's talk about gear. You don't need a high-end racing rig to get started, especially if you're new to sim racing, where you won't have a dedicated space for a permanent rig. A foldable rig is probably the best option because they are affordable, they are practical, and they are easy to store when you're not using them. For example, the GT Mega Sprint, which is what I went with, I believe it's one of the best foldable rigs out there. It's currently selling for $373. It's sturdy, really solid. It only takes a moment to fold it up, and it doesn't take up much space. One of the things I love about it the most is that it has a wide frame for stockier people such as myself that need a little bit more room. If you are looking something for a bit more affordable, Next Level Racing has some products under $300, such as another foldable option, the GT Lite, though I would say the GT Mega Sprint feels more premium in its quality, it feels more sturdy. But for the price, it does have a wider frame and comfortable setup. But if you're on a tight budget, many people would recommend the Playseat Challenge. Currently, I found one on Amazon for just $179. It is super compact, and out of all the foldable rigs, it probably takes up the least amount of room once you put it away for storage. But honestly, it has some downsides. You get what you pay for. It flexes a lot when you're really pushing the car, which can be distracting. And it's not very wide, it's a very tight fit. It's really made for smaller people. I honestly wouldn't recommend it unless you're on the smaller side and you don't mind a bit of flexing. Now as for the racing wheel, I believe that the Thrustmaster T598 is a great entry level. I started with the T300, which was pretty nice. You can find it on Marketplace for around $200. The T300 is a bit quieter than the G29. Because the G29 is gear driven, the T300 is belt driven, and it's not a bad starting point, but you're going to want to upgrade to something with direct drive. I would really just go ahead and skip that and jump straight to the T598. You'll get the most bang for your buck for it, and it is currently on sale for Black Friday at $530. It is very budget friendly, it gives you a decent amount of force feedback, and it is very precise and smooth. With these simple tips, you'll be able to play GT7 in VR in a way that feels more immersive and more comfortable. These adjustments can make a huge difference, and the gear is very budget friendly. Thank you for watching, and if you found this useful, please hit the like button and share for more. And be sure to drop a comment for tips of your own for other GT7 racers. It's good to network in the GT7 racer community. Everybody I've met, I've become pretty good friends with. Until next time.